I think we all have the story as we get older, right? But the story is I had a very good friend and they worked very hard and something happened and they were in a wheelchair, like
Hmm.
paralyzed
Oh,
for 9 months. He's recovered now. But when
that's
I
good.
see him now, I give him a hug and I'm like, "Oh my God, I love you so much. I can't believe you. I'm so happy that you're walking," right? And his thing was, and he said it, he made me cry at brunch actually. He said, "If you have the means to go now, quit now. Both of you quit. It doesn't matter." He's like, "Your money is gonna compound, all these things, but your health is never gonna come back." And it's coming from him, right? And I'm sitting there going,
Yes.
and they're both, if I get again, they're like 15 years older than that. They're both looking at us like, "Go now. This is our advice. Go now. You don't need as much
Yes.
as you need, but go now. Treat your body, eat well, enjoy life, do all those things now and plan for it now." And I'm going, "Oh." So when you asked me to speak, it was like that was fresh in my mind. Of course, I'm gonna talk with Vicki about
Yes.
this because it's the planning, it's planning. It's what
Yeah.
it is.
Yep.
No one
And
wants to
that's the
hear
reason
that,
why I
but it's
wanted you that's the reason I wanted you here, because a lot of people, our age, in that Gen X generation are thinking, I have time. But you don't really have time because you never know when something might
Mhm.
strike, and you wanna be prepared. It's not morbid. It's not crazy to think about the end because there's only 2 things that are certain in this world. You're gonna be born, you're gonna pass.
Mhm.
That dash in the middle will depend on how much you plan and how much you put yourself first, and we were raised by people from the silent generation of baby boomers, hard work, pull yourself up
Mhm.
by your bootstraps. But I do believe that they did it in a time when companies were more loyal to their workers. There were pensions. There weren't just 401ks that you had to contribute to. They took care of their own. There were lifetime medical. Now we don't have all of those luxuries, and we're giving more of our time, more of our blood, sweat, and tears to our employers than our ancestors ever did. And we're getting a
Yeah,
lot less from it. And so you just got to weigh it. What's more important to you? Money
yeah.
that you can't take with you or
Mhm.
health that will keep you here longer.
And there's a book that the name of the book is ridiculous, right? It's called Die with Zero, Bill
Oh,
Perkins.
yes,
And
I heard about it.
I I'm gonna be a cliche. That book is life changing. If you're a
Mhm,
Gen X and you've had a good job and you've been able to like put a little bit of money aside, etc., read read the book. I can't praise it anymore other than read the book.
mhm,
And it will change the way that you see life. It will change the way that you plan. It will change the way that you see yourself aging and what really matters. And the book is about planning and planning what your next strategy is going to be, what your next phase is going to be, what your potential exit is going to be. Is your 60, 80-hour weeks that you spent 20 years working, is that going to be taxed again? Because it will, if you do not put it in a trust, it will be taxed up the wahoo. And did you just spend years wasting your life
mhm,
because you didn't plan, and now all that money that you died with, who's gonna use that? If you don't have any kids, maybe your niece or nephew or someone that you didn't know. Yeah,
right.
those are
Yep,
the things that are going to start mattering, and you don't have time. So if you are Gen X, I keep preaching this, you don't have time. You're getting to the point of you are out of time and you not need to
mhm,
start making the changes now to be able to compound on them for later on, whether
mhm.
it's for you personally, or from whomever it is that you're helping.
Yeah, and right around now is, around the time where a lot of us are finding ourselves getting laid off,
Yep.
from jobs in favor of the younger generations, and it's happened to every generation before us. There comes a time where you're now considered obsolete, and now that we're in that bubble of obsoleteness,
Mhm.
this is really a good time to just kind of really assess, do you want to jump back into the rat race or jump back into it differently than you did before and not giving them your blood, sweat, and tears